Why is war between great powers ultimately inevitable? The reason is simple. Our country has been in a state of full preparedness for the past 10 years to prevent a third world war. Friends, peace is never guaranteed. While ordinary people live in peace, the military's 5 main fronts are always alert. It all began with the South China Sea crisis in 2016. If the United States had started the war then, a third world war would have broken out. U.S. Military power was dangerous, but our anti-ship missiles targeted their aircraft carriers. That capability removed the advantage of a first strike and eventually forced them to abandon the idea of war. Since 2016, our 5 military regions have been able to handle threats coming from every direction. The northern region deals with Northeast Asia, the western region handles Xinjiang, Tibet, and pressures from the west, and the southern region protects the Malacca Strait and monitors the South China Sea. The eastern region focuses on national unity and the Taiwan issue. The central region protects the capital and stands ready to support the other areas. This recognition of threats and preparedness enables our country to face any external danger. In the 9 years since 2016, China's military and economic development has increased dramatically. People ask why, after becoming so powerful, China doesn't teach countries like Japan and the Philippines a lesson. One major reason is that the country has invested substantial resources in its military industry. China is advancing firmly. If fighting becomes necessary, we will fight a decisive battle. This is the logic of great power strategy, which outsiders may not fully understand. No one knows better than China that a weak country has no real diplomacy. We once suffered devastation and fought across 8 countries. Our wars, fought with little more than rifles, helped establish the new map of China. Those lessons of blood and tears tell us that without high-quality weapons, today's peace would not be possible. Therefore, for several years, China has said little and quietly focused on science and technology. The new weapons our engineers delivered rang out across the world. When people doubt why our country grows stronger, why don't we pick on some small neighboring state that is not friendly? There is a reason. Defense is not about picking fights with neighbors. Wasting resources on such conflicts would only weaken us. The real war, if we must ever fight it, would be against the United States. For now, we face more trade wars and science and technology conflicts rather than immediate battlefield wars. This shows that our preparations were not in vain. Strong defensive power forces opponents to think twice before provoking us. Now our 1,400 million people need not fear the terror of war. In truth, this entire burden falls on us. The answer is harsh and real. If we did not have strong defenses, we would not be using 5G networks today, and our traffic systems would not be as efficient. Without our defense preparations, Western powers might have blocked our development. We could easily have become poorer, like some parts of South Asia, with much lower average incomes. Instead, China used its strength to achieve nationwide improvements. So, friends, don't complain. Understand more. A country must be strong to secure the home. Only strength and power will improve our lives. All of this traces back to the South China Sea warning of 2016, when China mobilized all its strength. I say plainly, today's Chinese military power is such that no country would dare claim it can defeat us. This profound transformation happened quietly, and we have all contributed to that strength, even while asleep.